G'day, you naughty possums. Back at it again at home today. Well, plan is to go for a ride on the home track again, but it's been raining like all night, so it's going to be very wet and hopefully it stops for a bit so we can get some riding in. But I'll take you down the track and I'll show you the damage. Alright, track update. Well, certainly wet, certainly going to be slippery, but I reckon it's certainly still rideable. Soil is on the softer side here, so it's kind of just turning into slop really. It's not going to be like ice, but I reckon if the rain holds off a little bit so we can actually get some clear skies, should be prime. Catch you back then.
You naughty possums. So, actually in the afternoon now, I had a few of the boys come out today for spin a few laps on that home track, and tell you what, it certainly was not rideable. Possibly one of the wettest tracks we've ever done. I think it's a total of like 2 or 3 laps were actually done, and the bikes were covered in mud, as you'll see in a sec, and we went nowhere. You literally would be washing out front end, washing out into corners, and then coming out of the corner, you were pretty much just spinning out and doing 360s. So no riding today actually. So I'll actually wash the bike in a second, and you guys can have a rundown of the bike. You naughty possums, that was possibly one of the longest washes I've ever done. Anyone that rides motorbikes and knows that you ride anywhere with mud and you wash it from one side of your bike and you go to the other and it's just moved sides. So there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of scrubbing, and it's finally washed. Now, before I run you through what's on the bike, just like to just put it out there that I'm not sponsored by any of these companies that we go buy stuff from. It's just purely companies and shops that we've been going to for years, both myself, my brother and my dad, all of our bikes. Everything that we put on is from these companies. They're just great places, always local. So I'll start running you through what's on this bike, and obviously I'll let you know where I've got it from, so you guys, if you need something yourself, you can go over there and have a look. Let's do it. To start it off, you've got the DID Dirt Star wheels. Same as the ones that come stock and the KTMs, just we've got a new set with some orange anodised hubs and spoke nipples there. As you can see, the bike is black. Obviously, KTM's coming stock from orange. This is an Acerbis black plastics kit. Just through Coastal KTM, both the rims and that. It's where we buy our bikes from. That's where we get our parts from. I'll put in a picture in a minute of what it looked like previous to me putting all these plastics on, and I'll put it up now. Moving on from the plastics, we've got suspension, tuned by Pro Motor Suspension out of Glendonbrook. Ian Whiteman does a great job. He's been doing our suspension in the family for a long time. Always done a great job. They handle like an absolute dream. So if you ever need suspension on your bikes, make sure you go there. Moving forward, we got the ODI grip donuts and grips, just the half waffle orange. That's through Coastal KTM. Got a Scott Moto steering dampener. Now, I have had on previous bikes an MSC steering dampener, and honestly, I rate the MSC over the Scott. The Scott seems to almost work loose after a while, and the dampening isn't as strong, so you do get head shakes still, but that's all through Coastal Motorcycles still. Working back, you've got the graphics kit. Now this is just the same graphics kit I've had on all my bikes, just changed from orange to black and grey. Now this is through Insight Graphics from Singleton. Great graphics, pretty strong. As you can see, I've got a few little scratches here and there, but put these bikes through a bit of hell. That was a first ride out with graphics actually on some rock. Dropped it straight down. We've got a Force Accessories bash plate. Riding in the bush, you need something strong. Stop some logs and rocks absolutely destroying your exhaust. Just got a KTM Power Parts step seat, bit lower there for when you're in some tight stuff, and then you've got a bit of a hump on the back. I've removed the rear brake light just for a bit of better look. Now I've got FMF Shorty 2.1 power core exhaust, just the slip-on, obviously, because all the cool kids' bikes sound cool. Doesn't actually give it any more power, but when people can hear you from a mile away, they think, geez, that kid must be quick. So you just give them a bit of a false hope. Moving back, we've just got some stickers on the swing arm just to protect it a little bit. Different to most people, solid back brake. Now in the mud, works a dream, actually stops pretty well. Other than that, it's same as normal brakes. Pretty much just, for me, I notice it heats up a bit, obviously because it doesn't have any holes in it in the disc to actually air out, but great brake, I would rate it. Besides that, I think that is just about all on the bike, folks. Thank you, Naughty Possums, for tuning in today. And I'll put in the description below the shops and places that I got the stuff on the bike from, and see you in the next video.